Welcome to the Basic Bill, where we talk about issues that matter to the state, void of politics, fear, or favor. The Ashanti South Regional Police Command has intercepted a major consignment of suspected narcotics, leading to the arrest of a 50-year-old commercial driver in the region. The arrest was made on Tuesday, January 26, during a routine snap check by officers from the Bekwai District Police Command at checkpoints along the Bekwai Apotuja Road. Police intercepted a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter bus during the operation. A thorough search of the vehicle uncovered 9 nylon sacks containing a total of 714 slabs of compressed dried leaves suspected to be India hemp. The driver, identified, was immediately arrested for interrogation. During questioning, the suspect told the police that the substance were handed over to him by an unknown individual at KJTR Lorry Terminal in Kumasi and were to be delivered to another unidentified person in Obuasi for a fee of 600 Ghana cedis. Police says the suspected narcotic substance have been retained to aid ongoing investigations, while Mercedes-Benz Sprinter bus has been impounded. The suspect has since been arraigned before court. Addressing the media, the Ashanti South Regional Police Commander, BCOP Joseph, reaffirmed the police service's commitment to clamping down on drug trafficking and other criminal activities across the region. How did we get here as a country? This is very, very sad, because in every week there will always be an interception of drugs. And sometimes I ask myself, how did those drugs got itself into the country? Mind you, this is not funny, but drugs do not have legs. Drugs, they are not humans. They don't have connections. They are being brought in here by human beings. And sometimes I wonder what those security personnel that have been assigned to our borders, I wonder what they are doing there. Because sometimes it's baffle my thought. See, it's true, we need to applaud them, because in a way they are doing their best. Because I am sure they with intelligence, they were able to arrest this driver. And I got to know that he was carrying 9 sacks of India herbs. These are things that are being imported. These are even the ones we are able to, intercept and take them. What of the ones we don't see? What of the ones that are being smuggled secretly into the country? And people are selling it. The most painful aspect is that the age groups who fall victim are the youth. If 90% of our youth are indulging in drugs, then what is the future of Ghana in the next 20 years? Let's ask ourselves. Every week, I've never seen a week where we don't see in the news that they've arrested a truck carrying about 100 bags of India herbs. There is not a single week. Every week. It tells us that these people keeps, importing drugs into the country. Is it that we have the laws and we are not enforcing it? After they are being arrested, what next? Is it that we don't have strict punishment for these people to serve as a deterrent to others? Is there something we are not doing right, that we are supposed to wake up as a country and ensure that we do the right thing? Because trust me, it doesn't speak well of us as a nation. The news that are being popped up every day on our handles, it's not, Ghanaians does not, we are not the only people that consume it. It is across the globe. Just like the way you also go to other pages, CNN, you go to BBC, their page, to get information and all that. It's the same thing. It's cut across. Let's not be surprised Maybe the time to come will be not by a country that, are so much indulged in drugs. It's not good. It's not good because we are on the globe. We collaborate with other countries. And trust me, for an investor to come into the country and for other nations to collaborate with you, they pay attention to some key notes. They do not just wake up because they have the means. No. Yes, we know that security personnel, they are doing their best. But a lot needs to be done. We need to collaborate with international security personnel as well, the Interpols. We need to. Just like the way we've been seeing it in movies. Sometimes you see, as they've ordered drugs, let's say from other countries to this place, security personnel in Ghana. They will call you and notify you that they are bringing 10 bags of cocaine, they've taken this route, they are here, they are there. And so by the time they get in here, securities from this place are already at the hot point waiting for these people to arrest them and take those drugs. If this India helps are something that is good, I'm not sure there'll always be a case where they are being arrested and sometimes these herbs are being burnt into ashes. But the issue is, because I've seen that all the measures we've tried, it's not working. Because even if it's working, there should be a decline on the number of cases that have been reported every day, or the number of cases we get to see every day with drugs. How red got into Ghana, no one knows. How red, that drug, how it got here, no one knows. The only thing we got to know that there was a drug called red and youth were abusing it. To the extent that you could see a vibrant youth standing there like a statue, a robot, not shaking, no moving. And we see, it's funny, we laugh about these things, but it's not funny. We need to take certain things so serious. It's not funny at all. Sometimes they stand in the middle of the road and they've forgotten that their life is at stake. And they are dozing. This is how serious this issue is. Now, I think the abuse of red has declined. But they are bringing new ones on board. They are bringing new ones on board. And I think one of the languages the youth of nowadays understand is drugs. They feel drugs can cure their anxiety, it can cure their depression, it can cure their sadness. In fact, drug is everything to them. That is how they see it. Why they indulge in that is their personal issue. If you go to interview them, most of them will give you a lot of excuses. They'll give you a lot of reasons why they indulge in drugs. Why would they indulge in drugs when every week there are importation of drugs in the country? Who are importing these drugs? This is a question we need to ask ourselves. The driver we are arresting is good. We have arrested the driver, yes. But who imported it? Because it was someone who imported those drugs into the country. If you listen to the statement clearly, the drugs that this India hemp was handed to the driver by unknown individual. Just say, and as a normal human being, why would you take something? I don't know whether he knows the name and intentionally he doesn't want to mention it. But when he gets there, the torture will make him speak. Whether he knows the name, I'm sure he's going to mention their names. But on a normal basis, as a normal human, someone is giving you a package of goods to deliver, and you don't know the name of the person. And the person is telling you that deliver a goods to so and so. Maybe the person is at Committee 3. And the person has given you, whoever you are going to deliver those herbs to, his name, his number, the location, and everything. And you tell me that the person who gave you that drugs, he's a ghost. You don't know his name, and you also took it. No. So it means that there are people behind this. There are people importing drugs. Some time ago, allegedly, we heard that even some government officials are behind it. They import those drugs in the country. Or if they're not making profits, they won't import it. They import it because they know that people are taking it. And they don't care. You see, It's better we solve it, because when we don't solve it, you might feel like nipa no fair drone, so on feel ebusi. I mean, that is fine. On feel ebusi, now so now think he came one. He will come to your house first. He will start from your house. Because you bring in the drugs, he takes it. And then when he has a mental torture, when they want to rob, they go to those houses, those fancy houses and all that. They will follow you. They will kill you first. They will take your money first. So the earlier we solve this, the better for us. We need to strengthen our borders. We need to arm this security personnel. I think, was it in the course of the week, a colleague was telling me a story where he said they used to travel to this country. You know, when you're going to Togo, there is a border. You go and they go to other countries to buy stuff and all that, and they import it to Ghana. And sometimes, allegedly, most of these police officials change their clothes into armed robbers or whatever it is, and they attack these people, take their phones, take their monies, take whatever it is. And allegedly, I was told that sometimes they collaborate with even these people that import the drugs into the country. So if we have these people mixed up with people who are willing to do the work, how are we going to stop this whole issue? And the man who was involved, what they do is that when you get closer to them, they take your money, they take everything, and I mean, they allow you to go scot-free. But if you're not willing to abide by their rules, they will either kill you or they beat you. And as I said, what I was told, allegedly, they change their clothes and they wear something else, like impersonating armed robber or an evil person. They take it so that you don't get to know. But in the course of doing that, also sometimes most of these passengers are stubborn enough. So, and then what they were wearing on top dropped, so you could see the badge. And because they don't want this man to speak, I mean, but nenisu ni abono, ye bunenisu ama. Up to now, the man has eye problems. He has eye issues. So anytime the sun is hot and all that, he feels so difficult. So you see, these are things that are going on in our body. See, let me be sincere to you. Our security personnel, they are good. They are doing their best, from the police to the immigration to the soldiers. In fact, kudos to them. They are doing good, but they are bad nuts among them. They are bad nuts among them. As the man was saying, allegedly, I wasn't there. But as he said, even police officials change their clothes to run from these people, to collaborate with these same people and allow those drugs in the country. And we have the good ones within them who are working tirelessly to ensure that those drugs are not being brought in here. And once those people are trying their best, the bad nuts within them are making their work so difficult. And we are seeing what we are seeing today because we recruit people without doing background research. We have armed robbers in the security personnel. We have people who are not supposed to be there, but they are there because of connections. And that is why we see what we are seeing. I remember those times, they will do a background research without your knowledge. I don't know whether they are still doing it. They will check your background, how you behave, how you conduct yourself. They will do all that. You just be in the house and they'll call you. I'm sorry. Or congratulations. You have been recruited. Simple. But now I don't know. Tell me why a police would take a gun and shoot a taxi driver. Tell me why, whether she's a police, whether she's impersonated to be a police, no one knows. But tell me why someone who is supposed to protect the citizen is doing such a thing. It should tell you that we have bad nuts in the security service. And some of them are being deployed to our borders. Imagine a thief in a cloth of a police, in a police uniform, a robber in an immigration uniform, and these people guard our borders. Yewu. This one is simple, yewu. Because there is no way they are going to abide by what the directive that is being given from above. And as I said, we have genuine ones. We have them. Their purpose is they are working. And the other ones too, they are there for the money. They don't care. This is a victim sharing his story. So when it has to do with drugs, a lot. From the borders, we need to strengthen our borders. We need to arm this security personnel that we've been deploying to our borders. Ultimately, for police in or Onkita to a modru. They are not wearing any protective gears. Because border hono bebrekoso. We might not have their idea, but a lot is going on there. They might not unveil it, but a lot is going on there. We need to arm them. We need to strengthen the borders, as I said. And there should be a collaboration between Ghana and other countries. A security personnel in other countries. Because I've made an illustration. Those movies. Sometimes we watch movies to learn. Yes. They'll call. Yeah, we've seen people, we've had an information that people are trying to import drugs of so and so amount into the country. The vehicle color is this. The number plate is that. Intact. Obedrani acho. Simple. But you see this case, because we've seen instances where it doesn't get anywhere. The main issue is that the importer should be arrested. That is what we want. Thank you for making time with me on the screen.